little son of a bitch, socialist sucker.
Black people come up the highway and they kill neighbors.
Half the time they impregnate a young white girl before they leave.
The enemy right now are people of color or people of Hispanic origin.
That's Paul LePage, former governor of Maine, OG bigot, racist, POS, right? I mean, what can you say about something like that? He literally likes to call himself Trump before Trump. Matter of fact, he's so Trump before Trump, he still hasn't conceded his election loss to Janet Mills in the last governor's race. That's Paul LePage. He fled to Florida for a few years, and he's reared his, and I mean ugly head back in Maine to run for Congress. You can't make this up. In Maine's second congressional district. So here we are once again with the worst of the worst running. But here's the best news that you guys know here on this show. We have a great contestant against me. My friend Jordan Wood. I'm proud to say he's my friend. You know, he's a kind of a familiar face if you watch the show. Jordan joined us, actually. He was running for Senate. And when the seat came open, he decided to go ahead and run for this congressional seat. And it's a good call. Maine's second district needs his help. He needs his support. Matter of fact, believe it or not, one of the largest Somali immigrant community lives right in his district. And there's a lot to talk about that. So I'm really, really excited to have one for my friends in Maine, to have a candidate who actually cares about people and cares about this state, who's running for office, not just for another thing on his resume. So let's go ahead and meet. I am Fred Wellman. This is on In the Hot Seat with FP Wellman, and I'm thrilled to welcome my friend Jordan Wood. Let's get on with the show. Jordan, man, welcome back. You're a previous guest.
Good to be back.
That video, oh my Lord, dude. I mean, Paul LePage, of all people to come back from the dead. I was shocked when I read the news he was coming back. I mean, he actually did go to Florida for a while. He retired to Florida, if I remember correctly, and decided to run for Congress now, didn't he? So, you know, Jordan, you've had a successful life. You've had a career in politics. You've done some amazing things, honestly, for our country, from being chief of staff for Katie Porter, which is a guy you being Nuke Experience, to Citizens United, fighting back for our country. And you've got a little girl now. You've got a young family, and I know from some personal experience, probably, that running for Congress isn't easy. Like, why did you decide to jump in this congressional race, my friend?
Yeah, I got into the House race for a lot of the same reasons I decided to run for Senate last year when we first spoke, is that this is a moment of crisis in our country. And I believe that the future of our democracy and our country are all at stake. And they are at stake because establishment politicians, a corrupt political system, the wealthy have really rigged the system against us. And I think to overcome this, we really need the next generation of leaders to step up, public servants that are going to commit to changing what's going on in Washington. And my life's work has been the work of money in politics and anti-corruption reform. You mentioned my work at End Citizens United, which we had the 16th anniversary of that decision this week. And yeah, it was a town hall last night. And what I believe truly is that so many of the issues that we need solved in this country, from immigration reform to healthcare reform, creating a program of universal childcare, all of this progress is being held up by the explosion of